I asked my father when he got diagnosed with cancer, when he found out he had prostate cancer, what was his reaction to it? How did he feel? Because I know if I were to get a cancer diagnosis and to realize I was sick, I would be very angry because, I'm 37 years old. I've yet to really have a life or ever live life. And if I found out I was dying after 20, 30, 37 years of being dependent on my parents, hardly any friends, no independence, I think I would be enraged. I think I would be so angry. And he said, obviously, getting a prostate cancer diagnosis is a downer, I mean, it's really really bad. However, calmly accept and handle everything non-emotionally. Don't get enraged and throw a tantrum because you're diagnosed with cancer. Just take the medications. And he said, yeah, he was feeling down. The medications get him very fatigued, make him very tired. And also, he's depressed over it. Who wouldn't be depressed? Cancer's a real downer, but, maybe he can get this into remission and be around for many years to come, I want to say, but I think if I were to get cancer, I'd be like, but I think the reason would be because I was sitting in solitude, eating horrible foods, hardly any money, hardly any independence. Why did everybody allow me to pour my life down the drain? But take accountability, realize, sometimes you get a bad luck of the draw. Sometimes you even make your own luck. Some people say if I was to get skin cancer or any form of cancer, maybe it's my fault because I ate bad foods, I was always in the sunlight. I'm like, why wasn't there an intervention? But I don't have cancer as of this moment. Get yearly physicals. Do I think I'm high risk for getting cancer? Yes. But also, if you do get a cancer diagnosis, handle it non-emotionally. Don't throw an emotional tsunami and a temper tantrum screaming at everyone, why didn't you intervene? What's that going to really do?